Hey, you're listening to the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast for Monday, September the 2nd. This is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world.
All of it.
As always, I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
And I'm Anthony.
And on today's episode, we are talking about the brand new cartoon, Axe Cop.
Yeah.
Then in some discussions, we're talking about Two Dimensions, Star Wars, and numerical numbers. And I think that's it. I think that's all I had to go on for this intro.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's get into Axe Cop.
Yo, man.
So, Axe Cop originally was a comic that was, I believe, put together around 5 years ago by a 5-year-old boy and his uncle, who I believe is a comic book writer.
Is it?
Or he's in the scene somehow.
I don't remember what he is.
About writing, yeah. Anyways, as you'd imagine, little children have wild imaginations, and so basically, the older gentleman tasked his nephew with creating this character, Axe Cop.
Yep.
And he just told him, make a hero, you tell me what he says and the things that he has to do, and he basically writes a comic around it. Anyways, 5 years later, or 4 years later, this blew up and became this big thing, so much so that Fox decided that we're going to make a cartoon out of this.
Yep.
And that is the cartoon we watched today. It was only about 10 minutes, and I believe the episode was called Axe Cop on a Night Mission.
On a night mission.
On a night mission.
I believe that's what the episode was.
Yeah.
Did you see him on a night mission?
So that's what it is. Blaven, what did you think about Axe Cop?
I thought it was hilarious. For some reason, because of the randomness of what he says and the disconnect between how rough, rugged, and manly he looks versus the things he says, such as, this man's friends have been stolen by the ultimate bad guy. The king of the king of all bad guys.
The king of all bad guys.
What is it? His friend is called Batman, or something like that. It's so funny. It's just, I thought it was hilarious. My favorite character in that was is it Cyborg Lion?
Yeah.
Lyoborg or something like that?
Lyoborg.
Oh, man. He was so funny because he came in and he has half a brain of a cheetah and just speaks so fast.
Oh, man. Thanks for giving me half a brain of a cheetah. Pop, pop,
Pop, pop, pop, pop. And they just high five. It's so good. I thought it was hilarious. But I think it was just about the right length that it didn't overstay its welcome.
Yes.
That's the big thing. Like, watching it and sitting there for the 10 minutes, I was entertained. And when it hit its high notes, it just ended it there and that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Oh, boy.
Oh, cool. Anthony, Axe Cop.
I also really enjoyed it. I read a bit of the comics, like when I've been in comic stores and stuff. I've never bought any. But, yeah, even reading those, the show is just as funny as the comics. If not more so, because you get like, all the movement and like the timing in a show is a lot different than the timing in a comic book. And yeah, it really adds a lot to see this 10-minute show.
Yeah.
But it's so funny. Like Blaven said, the disconnect between Axe Cop's physique and looks and what comes out of his mouth is just so funny. And I highly recommend it. At 10 minutes, it's just a quick, show your friends this, they're going to laugh. Yeah. It's really, really good.
Cool.
What about you?
I don't really think I have anything else to add. It's super fun. Like, it's great. And yeah, but you're right. 10 minutes is all I needed.
Yeah.
I don't, like, maybe I would watch this, I don't know, every now and then, once in a blue moon. And I'd have fun, but I could not sit there and just go through it.
Is it more than one episode, or? Yeah,
I believe it started airing in July, so there is about 6 or 10 episodes out now.
Okay.
I don't really know. I have the first 2, but yeah. I remember reading the first issue when it originally came out a couple of years ago, and I thought it was hilarious. Yeah. But then I was like, it's funny, but it's not interesting enough for me to keep on, and that's how this show is. I mean, like, if it's on, I'll totally watch it, but I don't think I'm going to actively pursue it, but it's worth watching. It's totally funny, and it really can only come from the mind of a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm only wondering how far they can take this, because now that the boy's like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Not to say that children lose their imagination, but children lose their imagination. So, it'd be interesting to go into the comics now. I'm kind of curious to see if it's as crazy as it is, or if it's kind of toned down.
Yeah.
But yeah. Axe Cop, I think it's fantastic.
It's hilarious.
I want, like, the people who are, like, way into Adventure Time and stuff.
Yes.
I think they're the kind of people that could watch the show like nonstop.
Yes.
Like this show has the same thing that Adventure Time has with me, where it's like I'll watch an episode of Adventure Time. I'm good.
Adventure Time is a full half hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of with this show, but when they went with the 10 minutes, I was like, oh, that's smart. Now I can't get sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now it's like, the only feeling I've ever left is, I'm satisfied or I want more, but that's why I could never get into the shows like Adventure Time. It's just like...
It's too much.
It's too much. After that 15-minute point, I'm just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm out. Yeah. I did procure these from the internet. So I'm curious, because it's only 10 minutes, how they actually air them on television.
Like in between, you think?
In between, like...
In between shows?
I can't think of a show that has a 10-minute break in between.
That's true. That's
right?
true.
Like, at most, it'd be like 5. So, maybe they just air them in 2...
Like 2 parts and then break in between?
Maybe, but according to what I was researching, that's not how it's done. It is 1 episode. So whatever.
Interesting.
It's pointless to really care about that.
Yeah.
No one watches TV anyway.
What's a TV?
Anyways, X-Cop, what are your ratings?
Man, give it a 5.
Yeah?
That was hilarious. It really is worth your time, just if you want a good chuckle. And if that's what it's set up to do, then it really hit its mark.
Yeah.
I also give it a 5.
Yeah?
Just so many jokes. Like, even stuff that weren't, like, what they're saying. Like, there was the scene when he lit the axe on fire and used it as a torch.
Yeah.
Like, the show is just constantly hilarious. And I was pretty much laughing the whole way through. So, yeah, 5.
Yeah. Alright, I'll give it a 4.
You motherfucker.
Nice.
No, it's a great show. It's just... I don't...
Not 5 material?
Yeah, for me, a 5 is only for something I want to go back to.
Yeah, like Dark Knight, done by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, that Dark Knight Rises, that's a 5, man.
No.
5
Here we
all
go.
around. Yeah. Totally. No, I don't know. Yeah, no, this is a 4 for me. It's that doesn't mean you shouldn't watch it though. It's. I see why you guys are giving it a 5. I just can't agree.
Yeah, I forgot you're an enemy of fun, so whatever.
I am. Me and fun don't mix.
As long as you admit it.
Time for picks of the week.
Blaven,
Blaven, do you want to open up this segment?
Oh baby, do I ever?
Yeah, open it up.
My pick of the week is something that's dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
Twerking.
Twerking.
So
Sure.
our favorite young starlet from
Young Harlot, yeah.
Harlot?
Yeah.
What show is she from?
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
She's from Hannah Montana.
Oh my god, really? Now she's twerking and grinding on Robin Thicke.
Yeah.
So she had this, was it VMAs?
Yeah.
Much Music Video Awards? Yeah.
No, it's not Much Music.
It wasn't Much Music?
It's TV.
Oh, I thought it was Much Music.
There was no way they would have that at the same time as Fan
It's
Expo.
the Video Music Awards, right?
Yeah.
VMAs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was dressed up in the skimpy outfit. She had devil hair.
Yeah.
She was sticking her tongue out. She
Yeah.
was grinding on Robin Thicke. And, oh boy, the best thing that came out of that performance was the camera shots of the people's reactions.
Yeah.
TJ and I watched it. Drake was looking down at the floor, and somebody captioned it, "Miley, you don't have to do this." And
The Will Smith family.
the Will Smith family, which I think wasn't for her.
It
I think
wasn't?
it was for Lady Gaga,
Oh.
that picture. But Taylor Swift was surprised and in shock.
Yeah.
One Direction was wondering if this was really happening.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And I also heard that NSYNC performed that night.
Yeah, they came back for a whole 10 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
What did they sing?
Justin was doing one of his solo songs, and then NSYNC backed him up for like 10 minutes. 10 seconds.
Really?
And then it was over.
They didn't do like fucking any NSYNC
No,
songs?
no, they're not Backstreet Boys. They're not like Backstreet's Back, and they sing that song all over.
Oh my god. And, yeah, so did you guys see any of this?
Oh,
It
yeah.
blew up.
Yeah.
It went on CNN.
Yeah.
And then, this is
No,
this
you
week,
know,
right? I don't know. I hope this was this week.
It was on the Monday.
Okay, so it was, okay.
Last Monday.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, whew.
The one that got my favorite picture to come out of all that is she's bent over with her tongue out, right?
Yeah.
And Robin Thicke's behind her thrusting, but someone photoshopped
Something.
Beetlejuice.
Oh, I saw someone Photoshop Hulk Beyonce.
Oh,
It's a combo. It's a combo play.
Combo.
They said it was meant to be a combo.
Oh no! You know what else she did? She had these large black women. Yeah.
These bears, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And it was all about big booty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't stop.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? Actually, have you seen our music video for this song?
No, why?
It's basically like it's all about teddy bears and stuff.
Right.
Which song? Twerking?
We can't stop.
Oh.
That video's weird.
Yeah.
So people were kind of expecting something weird with this performance, but
They didn't expect this.
It wasn't really weird. It was just... It wasn't really tasteful. Like, the bears were weird, but the rest of her is just like, oh my god, I'm gonna lick the air for 10 minutes.
I think it's weird.
Whatever.
You know what, guys?
It happens.
I think that this is totally corrupting our children nowadays, and it's totally not fit for TV. So I don't understand why this kind of filth is allowed on the TV. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Whatever.
It was so funny.
It's happened multiple times already.
Yeah. I also have a secondary pick.
Cool.
My secondary pick was that I didn't know.
Disappoint us again. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't know that Leonardo DiCaprio turned down a role for the new Star Wars to be in Robotech, done by Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, I heard about this.
What? There's gonna be a Robotech movie?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire has full control over everything.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Can you imagine him being Hikaru?
I don't trust Tobey Maguire.
And Roy Fokker being Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, you should fire those missiles, old sport.
You wouldn't though. It's Robotech. It's not Macross.
I know. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I think as long as they get missile trails,
Nope.
then it'll be fine.
Not gonna happen. None
It's
of that's
Tobey
gonna
Maguire, man. They're gonna have horses.
Yeah, and they're gonna shoot lasers. It's gonna look
It's gonna be laser trails.
kind
As
of
long as
look
it's Zone of the Ender laser trails.
What do they call their? Because I know in Macross they're called Valkyries, but in Robotech, what are they called?
I have no idea.
I want to say they're like variable. I don't know.
What's the show? It's like a show or a game where they shoot lasers, but the lasers always turn on 90-degree angles.
I have no idea.
No,
That's a lot.
Some niblet snake.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a lot of those.
they always turn on right angles and it looks all fucking weird.
Missile
Never mind.
command.
I can remember.
Yeah, but
No, Miss
yeah,
Clash
did
is-
you know about this, Vince?
Yes.
Why did you say anything?
Oh, I just forgot.
Oh man,
Yeah.
are you excited for this?
Do I actually think a Robotech movie's happening? No.
Oh really?
No.
But Leo turned it down. He was gonna be in the
Oh,
new
you
Star
know,
Wars.
Leo is the thing is, if Leo is gonna take up a role in something as big as Star Wars, I don't think he would do it unless he was the star.
Oh, so you think he's gonna be the star?
I don't think he would ever take up a role in Star Wars if he were gonna play backseat to someone. Like if
That's
he was just a
true.
cameo role.
That's true.
And
You got a point there, old sport.
and yeah.
I watched Great Gatsby.
That's it, yeah. I just don't feel like he would maybe you know what? Maybe he saw Pacific Rim and he's like, I want to be in something with robots.
Yeah, maybe.
I should have been in that.
Yeah.
I
also heard rumors about the new Star Wars too.
Oh yes.
Jetmix?
Huh?
Jetmix in New Star Wars?
No, I heard that the new Star Wars is gonna be about two twins.
Oh.
One's gonna be a boy, one's a girl, and that
Oh.
when the boy turns to the dark side.
Oh.
And I heard that Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, and
Harrison Ford
are gonna reprise their roles.
Yeah.
And Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher have a strict diet and training program for this movie.
Have you seen Carrie Fisher lately?
No.
She's not gonna work that slave Leia costume, let me tell you.
That's just mean.
Woo, baby.
Man, she aged, man. I mean, Harrison Ford aged.
Time happened.
Yeah, Harrison Ford aged, but you're kind of like, yo, that's Harrison Ford, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, she is not.
Carrie Fisher is unrecognizable. That's the problem.
You were right.
I need
Oh
a
my
question
God.
answered about Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
Is he, like, insane? Is he just a nutcase?
I think so. Yeah.
Because he was on Conan recently, and he just seemed like he was totally not even, like, aware he was on a talk show. Like, he just seems like he's in his own little world, like, at all times.
The dude's like 80. Of course he is.
He's not 80.
Yeah, he is.
Is he really?
No,
So are we gonna watch Ender's Game?
70 something.
Still, man. It doesn't look like he's, like, cognizant. So...
Can we watch Ender's Game?
Sure, why not?
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They're making an Ender Games movie?
Yeah,
What? It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it comes out in like a week or two.
Yeah. What the
Oh,
fuck, guys?
I didn't know.
What is this movie?
It's about
Based on
On the book, based on the book, you don't.
Ender's Game is about them training kids to be spaceship pilots, right?
Yeah,
Space fleet
but
pilots.
they're like trained from like birth.
Yeah, and one of them is going to be the best one of them all.
It's like Raiden from Metal Gear 2.
Yeah, but like so they're like emotionless and they're like soldiers.
Like Raiden.
It's the first time hearing of this.
Yeah.
Look up the book, you'd be like, oh my god, it's won awards for everything.
Yep.
Literally.
It's so recognizable. It's like 1984.
Yep. That's true.
Still gotta read that.
So yeah, that's me.
Cool. I'll go next. So guess what?
What?
Nintendo is bringing a new system this Christmas.
Oh shit. Wii U 2.
Oh, that was for real?
That was my reaction as well.
That is not for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce the Nintendo 2DS. The 3DS without the 3D.
And without being able to close.
Do you really care about that?
It's weird. It's weird.
Do you have a PSP? Which
It's only one screen.
technically so is the 2DS.
Technically.
Yeah.
Technically.
So the 2DS, it's going to be $129.99.
Yeah.
It's going to come out in October, right before the American Thanksgiving holidays, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a budget 3DS system without the 3D, solely aimed at young children.
Okay.
Your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen?
This thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
I actually think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I don't know why everybody's hating on it. I barely use my 3DS outside of my home.
Mm-hmm.
And also my 3DS, I mean, I barely use the 3D capability anyway. If I could have gotten the discount price, I would have done it.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, man.
What about the smallest screen size, though?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, the screen's smaller?
Well, it's the same size as a 3DS. That's not... I mean,
not
because
an
we all have
XL screen.
XLs, right?
It's not an XL screen.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, whatever. If I got it at a discounted price, and if I'm only going to play 1 or 2 games,
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I can see the market for this, that's all.
Okay.
It is kind of goofy looking, but...
I heard it was targeted more towards kids.
I quite like the wedge design.
You look like you put it in a pair of heels and you're good.
Yeah.
But I mean, seriously, if you had a kid who would just snap their hinge, this prevents that.
The thing is...
yeah, that's like when I heard Nintendo say this is directed towards children, I was like, that's fucking smart. Because there's no like little hinges, no little parts that you could easily break, and that ruins the system. It's just a block.
When I see kids flip open their 3DS, like younger kids now, they just whip it
Yeah, it's
open.
like,
It's like, oh! And us, we open it. And we're
Just like click, click, click.
Oh
Okay.
my god, wait.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just painful.
Yeah.
It snaps off. Oh, I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, well,
Hilarious.
guess I gotta get a new one.
Hilarious. Or maybe.
And so, 2DS, you like it? You want it?
Looks fucking stupid. I'm not gonna buy it. But I understand why it exists.
Exactly. That's a thing. It's like a necessary evil to Galactus.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the hottest toy of Christmas.
Yeah.
Not Theros?
It'll be big. Because it'll be the cheaper price point. A lot of people already have 3DSs, so there'll be those kids who don't have them, and they're like, "But mom, there's a new cheaper one, and it won't break." And then,
do you want to know my real secret to why this is genius?
Why?
Do you know what launches on the same day?
What?
Pokemon X and Y.
I did not know that. I did not put those two together.
Boom! Right?
Shit.
Boom! Right? Think about people our age who play Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow.
I bought a Game Boy for that shit.
You know what? Nowadays, we all don't care about that. But you know what? Oh my god, I can get Pokemon again with this brand new, cheap 3DS. Oh!
Does it come in clear purple? Like,
maybe it does.
What color?
Maybe it does. And it's like, I can relive those nostalgia moments. And it's not such a big investment that I won't care.
Honestly, if it comes in like Game Boy Color clear purple, I'll buy it.
No, I'd buy it if it was like the Game Boy Micro and had the NES tampos.
I want a Game Boy Micro.
Tampons? What?
Tampo. Tampos.
Like background? What?
Tampograph.
Oh, okay. Hilarious.
There we go.
Temporary graphics.
The other thing too is this is great for young children because the thing with 3DS is developing kids. You know that whole health study with you shouldn't be looking at 3D when you're growing. So
that too.
A lot of parents will be like, okay, yeah, I like this, and then maybe we'll upgrade later, and then Nintendo gets your money again.
You can turn 3D off on the 3DS.
Yeah, but the fact that it's there, if you eliminate the option, then the parent won't have to worry.
I mean, like it's not just the Switch. I mean, you can go into like parental controls and just disable it.
You can, but why would you do that if there's an option out there just to buy it
cheaper? Can I tell you something too? 99% of parents don't do that.
Yeah, this is my router thing.
Yeah.
I don't like, and you're always like, it's so easy. Let's build a PC. It's so easy.
It's super easy. You just click in things to the motherboard and it works.
Let's do a sample size. Hey, TJ, would your mom go into your 3DS and turn off 3D?
No.
Would yours?
No,
Vince?
no.
Mine wouldn't even know how. Wouldn't even know how to turn it on.
Well, listen. My mom bought a new laptop.
My mom wouldn't know how to either.
And it's like, I told her, all you gotta do is turn it on and put in your name and it's good to go. And she's like, no, I don't know how to do it.
That's my mom too.
I'm like, okay, I'll set it up for you. You know what
Anthony,
I
how
did?
do you turn on Netflix? I'm like, you press the button that says Netflix.
Yeah, you know what I did? I turned on her computer. I'm like, I sat beside her. Let's type in a username and a password. Okay, you're good to go. And she's like, oh, okay, so now it's set up and I'm ready to go. I'm like, yeah. See?
And you wanted to
And
turn off...
you think parents will go into their child's 3DS to turn off 3D?
You should know.
What kind of world do you live in?
Hell, even I don't know where to turn that off if I don't know.
A world where people are responsible
That doesn't exist, man.
This is hilarious.
and don't blame others for their misfortune.
Responsibility and making money
They don't mix.
They don't mix.
Shit.
They don't work hand in hand. Think about it. You buy this 2DS, and then the kid gets really older, and he's like, okay, maybe now I'm ready for 3D, Mom. Boom! Nintendo gets you
I've
again!
been really good this year.
Hilarious. Good pick.
Yeah. So, Anthony, I believe you have another game story?
Yeah, my pick is Kickstarter.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, you know Kickstarter.
I'm sick of these Kickstarter things, man. Stop begging and asking for my money. Just, if you got a passion for something, just do it.
Nice.
I don't
Nice.
I don't agree.
Wow. That.
I don't
okay,
agree,
right
but okay. Sure. So this Kickstarter is a game called Mighty Number 9. Is being made by Keiji Inafune, who is like the co-creator of Mega Man and usually heralded as like the father of Mega Man.
Yes.
And it is like a 8-bit, 16-bit style game like Mega Man, just straight up. It's a platformer shooter. The story is you play as Beck, the 9th line of powerful robots, and the only one not to be infected by a mysterious computer virus, which calls all the ones before you to go berserk.
So there's 8 bosses.
Yeah. There's 8 bosses.
And you are the 9th hero.
You are the 9th hero. You are blue.
Oh.
So
Do you happen to shoot bullets or something?
You shoot energy from a hand cannon.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you have a sort of helmet?
Yeah, you do. It's got a visor on it.
And you already said you're a robot, right?
Yes, you are a robot. It is a side-scrolling platformer.
I'm smelling some sort of copyright infringement here.
It's super original. I've never played a game like this before. It's not like there's 10 other ones plus a series with the letter X near it.
Yeah.
But from the pictures in this game that they have, like all the concept art and stuff, it looks fucking gorgeous. Like if it plays like if when you play it, it looks like the pictures.
Yeah.
I'm on board. It's fantastic. It looks amazing.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so Mighty Number 9 Kickstarter. I don't think any of you guys will kickstart this.
Me?
You guys,
I've already put in like...
Well,
you guys put down $1?
I don't know, man. Let's see. We have to ask Mega Man fan number 1.
Tristan,
Will you kickstart this?
Honorary 4th share.
Are you dropping a pre-order for this right now? It's in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in 2015. Right now, it's only scheduled for a PC release with gamepad support.
Yeah.
That kills me.
They have, so far, they already met their goal.
Yeah. They met their goal of $900,000.
$900,000.
In a day.
Yeah, in a day.
Oh,
And
they
it's
don't
got
even
28 days to go. They are currently, as of right this second, at $1,124,966 with 19,424 backers.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, 25 backers now.
Yeah.
But yeah, their final stretch goal is like 2.5 million.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do a PC or a PS3 and Xbox 360 release.
Yeah.
Which is weird because by 2015,
who's gonna have those hooked up still?
PS4 and Xbox One will have been out for 2 years.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll have mine hooked up. That's for sure.
Did you guys watch the video of this?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's a sweet little tale.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
nice.
It's heartbreaking.
it is kind of heartbreaking. It's like, they took my baby.
Took my baby away from me.
And they won't let him out of his cage.
This just
I'm
shows
gonna make Legends so bad.
It just shows the creator making character designs and stuff, and they all. This is the game we're talking about, right?
Mighty Number 9? Yeah.
They all kind of look like Mega Man.
They all do kind of look like
Well,
Mega Man.
I'm actually going to let the cat out of the bag that this looks eerily, literally like Mega Man. There's even a guy who looks similar to Scissor Man.
Yeah.
But his scissors on the
You
side.
mean Cut Man?
Cut Man. Oh, man.
Who are the guys with the safety helmets?
Oh, whatever. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Well, I forget their names.
but I can't remember. Yeah.
Well, there are enemies in this game who wear pylons on their head, and they can hide in the pylon. So
I don't know if this is more of a homage or a ripoff.
So I heard,
but he made it.
I heard
he made the original.
You
so
know,
I don't know.
I heard that
Original what?
He made the original Mega Man. So I don't know if it can be a ripoff if he made it.
That's true.
See, that's the thing. Like, I know it's intentional that it's supposed to be exactly like Mega Man.
Everything's blue.
But I just don't know if I like that. Like, because I look at Beck and I'm like, I just don't like your character design. Like, it's not like I know
he looks like Mega Man Legends kind of style. I
know, and I don't like it. I don't know why. Like, I know it's super intentional and people are liking it, but there's something about it that I don't like. It's reminding me too much of Mega Man.
Run fun.
I like the run fun run.
Vince is coming.
No, I like the whole idea of the transforming mechanic because unlike in Mega Man where you just get a different buster and you get like new weapons and stuff, it seems like they're doing drastic changes.
That's
and like
exciting.
some of the concept art, like you can get tank treads to go over spikes. He just straight up turns into a hammer.
Okay, you know what Vince is saying about he doesn't like it because it feels too much like Mega Man?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. You know, I think what I'm getting from this is that you have echoing the same feelings that I did, that this guy seems like a copy of Mega Man. Why don't I just go for the original?
Yeah, it's like...
You know what I mean?
But the thing is, I know it's so intentional because that's the feeling he's trying to echo, but...
Right.
I don't know.
It's... Somebody gave me the choice between this or New Mega Man. Chances are I'd go for the Mega Man.
The thing is, like, with this guy, I feel like I'm looking at a pirated copy.
Some Chinese knockoff.
And I'm just like, I don't know.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from, but I really like all this art.
Yeah, no,
super nice.
I can't. This game looks exciting. I hope that he gets so much money that we'll just see PS4, Xbox One versions, because chances are that's all I'll have hooked up by that time.
Yeah.
Yo, just pledge $10,000 and then you can have dinner with KG Inafune.
What would me and him talk about? I mean, he clearly can't speak English.
Yeah, you talk to his translator.
That's not having dinner with Ken. I might as well just be on the phone with him.
Here we go. TJ's dinner with the creator. I love Mega Man. Good.
Thanks. See ya.
Yeah.
Dinner over.
The weird thing about this is that when you do donate $10,000, you do get to have dinner with him, but flight and travel expenses are not covered.
What?
Yeah.
So
that's how most people do it. You have to cover it yourself.
Yeah.
The one I want is to design a boss, and I would just design it after
that one's
me.
cool.
And it would just take away your fun.
There was one where it's like take away the fun drinker.
Yeah.
Vince the fun drinker. No, but all your controls get reversed. You got no energy to use sub weapon.
Yeah, suddenly you got controller lag input. This ain't fun anymore, is it?
Yeah, there's a cool tier where you can you get your face in the game, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool tiers. Check it out. Kickstarter, Mighty Number 9.
Yeah.
Looks really interesting.
One more thing. So the characters look the same. Do you know what his Beck's friend is called?
No.
Yeah.
Call.
Yeah.
Beck and Call.
Beck and Call. Oh my god.
Talk about a ripoff, right?
That's funny.
Hilarious.
It's like,
So yeah, that's my pick. That's
no. I think we're all in support of this game.
Yeah.
Despite its...
Except for Blaven apparently right now.
No, I will.
I'm sure he'll get it.
it. Yeah.
I mean, he'll play it eventually.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not throwing any money at it.
Okay, one more thing I want to add in.
No.
So this year is the 20th year anniversary of the Power Rangers.
What?
And they're currently filming their version of the Super Sentai Legendary War.
Mm.
So they've gathered all the old Rangers as much as they could.
Mm.
Now, in the Legendary War, who took the helm of that movie? You guys remember?
It's Go Kaijers, right?
Yeah, it was Gokai Red.
Yeah.
So in Power Rangers, who do you think would be the equivalent to take up the lead?
Tommy.
It would be Tommy. So now Tommy is in talks, or not Tommy, but Jason David Frank is in talks with Saban, or Haim Saban. I think that's his name, right?
Okay.
Because Haim Saban's like, I kind of want to do a remake of the original Power Rangers.
Okay.
But Tommy's like, I don't know. What if we just... Because Jason David Frank, am a big fan of the Wolverine. He's like, you know how the Wolverine's cool? He's part of the X-Men, but he also can exceed the X-Men.
Yeah.
I think the Green Ranger's the same way. What if we just had a Green Ranger movie?
What if we had a movie that was just about me and not about anybody else?
Yeah. I just thought, oh man, you are missing the point, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. You're so funny. What if you just paid only me?
Because, the Green Ranger, he can, exceed the Power Rangers, right? Yeah, he's like,
That's so
I think he's such a great character that he could stand on his own.
That's like...
not...
Oh my god.
It's not Kamen Rider. You can't do that.
That's like saying...
It's a teen show.
Hey, let's get get all of NSYNC back together, but only have Justin perform. Because he can exceed the NSYNC. Yo, Jason David Frank, you're the best.
I just thought, you know what? Good on you for asking, because why the hell not?
Somebody must have been flabbergasted.
I wish we could talk to him and ask him his thought process throughout saying those words.
Yeah. So I just thought, I hope I'm crossing my fingers for you that Green Ranger solo movie, but it's never gonna happen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So what are they actually planning for this 20th anniversary?
Nothing really. Just their version of the Legendary War, and maybe an announcement for the Power Rangers remake.
Boo.
But
are we talking about a movie or a remake of the original?
Like a remake of the original Mighty Morphin.
So when they remake it, do you think the Black Ranger will be black and the Yellow Ranger will be Asian?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, is it going to be racist? Yes.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be 100% faithful, including racism?
Actually, I don't know, because I don't think they could do the whole Angel Grove thing.
Yeah.
Or at least all the stereotypes. Like,
yep.
I don't know. And I don't know if Red would actually... Actually, no, I think it would just be on what kids find cool today. The stereotypes of today.
Like, I don't think people like Bulk exist anymore.
Yeah.
Like, who would the school bad guys be and stuff?
Yeah, what are school bullies? What do they look like nowadays?
I don't know.
Abercrombie and Fitch Boys.
Oh, right.
Yo, just Jock City?
Jock City, man.
Yo, 1 second, guys. I gotta go do a casting.
That's hilarious.
Or what about... Could hipsters be bad guys?
No, man. Red Ranger's like mega hipster #1.
Yeah, man.
He's gonna have an acoustic guitar and everything.
Yeah. Didn't he wear flannel?
Yes, he did.
With the no sleeves.
Oh man!
But he was the jock who hung out with all the nerds, so he's the outcast.
Yeah.
He was the karate master.
Yeah.
So this one will have to be like he has to write music or something instead.
Mm-hmm.
Or paint. I don't know.
Paint.
He's on a record label.
Yeah.
But it's a record label you never heard of.
Man, this is the Power Rangers I want to see. Shit.
How time changes things.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
If it's really just radically made for today, I would watch it.
If someone can tell us what high school bullies are like in today's day and age, please write us at tniab.letters.
Yeah, I am curious what high school bullies are nowadays. Because even when we watched... What's a recent high school? Kick-Ass, right?
Yeah.
There was a high school, but what the bully look like?
There was no bully.
There was no bully.
Right?
Or like in, what was it? The movie where they were cops with Tatum. And they had to go undercover in the high school.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah, 21 Jump Street.
There was no bully.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
And all the cool, the
cool kids were the hipster
Yeah,
kids.
the cool kids were all about the earth and shit. And then...
Oh, yeah.
And they were so confused.
Yep.
Yeah.
So...
Well... I look forward to you, Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do. Alright, let's move into our weeks. Anthony, what have you been doing this past 7 days?
Breaking news.
Oh.
Before recording,
Oh.
I went to a magic draft with Blaven.
I heard you did that.
And he bested me in the combat.
In a combat of magic.
And he won the draft.
I won the whole draft.
3 rounds, 3-0, undefeated.
Wow, did you feel good?
I felt great.
How many people did you stomp all over?
3.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
3 rounds.
Never mind.
So what did that?
I thought you had like 3 drafts.
No. I didn't win 3 drafts. I won 1 draft
Oh.
that had 3 rounds.
Okay.
No.
I misunderstood.
So yeah. It was we drafted Gate Crash,
Nope. It was Dragon's Maze,
Dragon's Maze, Gate Crash, and
Return
Ravnica. Okay.
The full block.
Yeah, the full block. And I just forced black white, and at the beginning I was like, there's no bombs in here.
Oh, you went domino, huh?
Yeah,
There's funny.
I tried to follow the bread rule, and the only rule I could follow was the final rule, which is dudes.
Oh man.
So my whole deck was white black dudes, and
that sounds racist.
my max curve was 3.
Whoa.
So as long as I got the 3 mana, I could do things. And so I had like a couple removal spells, but mostly it was, here are these small guys coming fast, and they all have an evasion of some sort, like flying.
So I take it you went in for the quick kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was good times.
And this format was really slow, so whenever people would be playing ridiculous things to set up, he would just be smashing.
Yeah, and then by the time they got it set up, I would have a counter ready.
That's good.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome. I only lost once. So the first 2 games I went 2-0. And then the last game I won in 3 games.
It's good.
So yeah.
Good.
It's pretty great.
Impressive.
Woo!
What'd you win?
I won 5. Well, I won air quotes 5 packs, but Blaven paid for my draft, so he got 5 packs.
Cool.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's good investment.
I got on the winning horse.
That's a good investment right there.
I had a feeling that me and Anthony were.
Would you like to talk business in the future?
You guys are gonna slave me out for fucking shit? What the hell?
I just had a feeling that me and Anthony were the strongest players in that pod.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the first guy I faced,
Don't tell me he's never played Magic.
No.
Yeah. He never played draft before.
Draft.
The guy was running 10 lands.
He's running
Even
10
you guys know
lands.
17.
And so he's like, "Where's all my lands?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. Maybe just unlucky draws." And at the end, I'm like, "How many lands you running?" He's like, 10. I'm like, "No wonder your lowest cost guy is a 4, and you're running 10 lands in your deck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?"
I fixed that guy's deck afterwards. He drafted pretty well, but his lands were just not.
Yeah.
not
And then we told him, we're like, "Yeah, I just get 17 lands." And then he just added the lands to his deck, so he had a 47 card deck. Which is like, no, trim it.
Also bad. Which is also bad.
So yeah, that was a gimme. And then I faced Blaven. I faced this other good guy.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Guess who I lost against?
Some girl.
No, it was the other guy. No, Blaven. 2-0 Blaven.
2-0'd me.
Oh.
Better at
got-
Magic than Blaven.
You got me.
No, I'm not. Yeah, it was good.
You got me.
The other things I've been doing this week is I've been playing Kila is Dedo.
Kira is
I
dead.
heard a lot of interesting things about this game.
Kila is Dedo.
So you
Mondo
were,
Zappa.
well, let's throw some background here.
Okay.
It's by Suda, right?
Hold
Suda
on.
51 Grasshopper Games.
Hold on. Listen background here. Anthony has a hard-on for this company. and
Anthony
this man.
loves this company.
Okay, Grasshopper and Platinum
Yeah.
do no wrong.
Ever.
And
Ever.
in the past, with all these games, Anthony has always professed love. And I've
Love.
always told him, these games are not as great as you think they are.
I understand. I am super biased.
Killer
Yeah.
Sound's pretty good.
It's not great.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great.
It's pretty great.
You guys are dumb. Anyways,
This one, though.
Killer is Dead is the interesting one because I heard a lot of mixed thoughts, even from the most diehard Suda fans.
So on the gamosphere, all on the internets,
yeah.
American American sites,
Yeah.
just like 5s and 6s all across the board, if not 4s,
Sounds deserving.
right? These are 10s.
Yeah.
Europeans love the shit out of this game. It's like fucking 7s and 8s.
I don't know if that's loving the shit out of it.
For a Grasshopper game, that's loving the shit out of it.
I don't know. People love Shadows of the Damned.
It's like 7, 8, 9. I love Shadows of the Damned.
Yeah, because that's their best game.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No More Heroes is their best games.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shadows of the Damned has funny jokes. Like there's a gun called the Hot Boner.
Nah, but No More Heroes is such a bore to play through when you weren't facing the bosses. Yeah. Anyways, Killer is Dead.
So Killer is dead though. It plays a lot like No More Heroes. Less waggle, because no waggle. And it's a third person like beat 'em up almost.
Yeah.
So the combat is really bare bones.
Oh.
So it's pretty much mash square.
Mm.
and then occasionally hit triangle to break guards.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yeah. Then there's like different modes, and like you get a gun that you can shoot. You have like a machine gun arm for just the random ranged attacks and stuff. But it's a fairly simple game, though it's so simple. It's oddly rewarding because you can do these cool counters where if you block an enemy just before it's about to hit you, you like do some like crazy judo throw, and then you just go nuts on them. But the good one is if you dodge a attack at the last second, you go into this like slowed down rage mode, and you just slash a dude into a million pieces while mashing on square. And it's just that move alone, I don't know why, it's just really, really gratifying. Other than that, nothing really special about the combat.
Nice.
There's some alternate shots. There's no alternate melee weapons. The square attack is just a punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a combo. It's just a straight up.
It's you punch and then you punch, and then big punch.
Okay.
And that's it. It's the same thing. There's no like Devil May Cry style where it's like square, pause, square, and you get different stuff. It's always the same.
Okay.
It's just square forever.
Okay.
And this story, I don't know what happened.
But we were like going into this. You were like, "This looks amazing."
It does look amazing, but the game doesn't explain itself at all.
Nope.
Oh man.
I beat it twice, and I don't know what the fuck's going on. I know that the moon plays an important role.
Sailor Moon?
No, the moon.
Oh, okay.
You go to the moon.
Oh.
Shit. Every time you kill a boss, the moon gets more malice, so it gets more purple.
Mm.
And there's weird dream sequences.
Okay.
So yeah, this game, unlike Killer 7, where that whole game is just fucking weird, but as you go through the story, it explains itself, and it actually makes sense. Well, as much sense as that'll make, right? There, you actually feel that there's a story there. But the story in this game feels very rushed. It feels like they had some grandiose plan.
Yeah.
But then someone was like, just ship the game, please. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, this is on par with one of my least favorite Grasshopper games, which is Lollipop Chainsaw. Yeah.
Weird, because these are the two latest ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird, because I remember you loving Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah,
The
like
concept and everything.
yeah, the concept and everything. Again, these games are rides. These are experiences, and I do think they should be experienced. But this game and Lollipop Chainsaw, playing them, whatever. It's kind of lackluster. Both those games feel like if they had more time, they could have made something a lot better. A lot of it just feels like they couldn't fully flesh out their ideas. And there is a really cool game there.
And why is that?
Well, why can't they flesh out their ideas?
I don't know. I don't make games.
So wait, I want to know: are you there for his next game?
Yes.
Man, I got respect for Suda. He can throw out fucking trash.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It's weird. Like on our scale.
Yeah.
I'll give this a 3. It's pretty good.
Sounds like a 1, but okay.
It's pretty good. It's an experience.
Man, that guy, he's like the bad version of Atlas. He's like, we have a dedicated fan base, but we don't care about the quality because they're going to buy it anyway.
Yeah. I heard rumors that this game, as well as Lollipop Chainsaw, he didn't really have that much
creative input.
Like, he's credited as the director, but like I heard he didn't really do much on those games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this game feels like, it's like, yo, all you kids who love Killer 7 and you want a Killer 7 sequel, here's No More Heroes, but dressed up in a Killer 7 skin.
I don't know why he's making games anymore. Why doesn't he just make movies or something? Why doesn't he direct a Kamen Rider
Some
movie?
avant-garde shit.
Yeah, like that'd be amazing.
Avant-garde.
Yeah.
Avant-garde.
So yeah, it's kind of whatever.
Hold on. Is it full price?
Yes.
Oh.
$59.99.
Oh, because I remember Shadows of the Dam was like $40 when it came out.
No, it was $49. It was $50. It was $10 cheaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is
full. And it's published by Xseed. If you get the first runs, you get like some. It's called the Killer's Bento, and you get the game.
Is
you
it
get
a lunchbox? What is
no,
this?
it opens up like it's like a slipcase, and then you pull it out and there's stuff inside.
Okay.
It's got a hardcover art book. It's like 50 pages. You get the soundtrack, and you get some DLC stuff. You get an extra episode, and you get the game.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a...
It's okay. It's fine.
So, would you recommend it to our listeners?
Yes.
Whoa.
Because, again, like, this is the thing. Like, these games are experience. They're something you are never going to get from any other publisher. They are unique in their own right.
Yeah, looking at our show notes, I was a little half surprised to see that you only had this and you didn't have Saints Row 4.
No, I didn't. I picked this over Saints Row 4.
Wow.
Because, like, Saints Row is, like, it's an open world game. It's kind of a known quantity. And, like, as long as Saints Row 3, like, I know what kind of crazy that's going to be. Okay. But every time Grasshopper brings out a game, I don't know what to expect from it. It could be something I absolutely fall in love with, like Killer 7. It could be something I'm kind of iffy on, like Killer is Dead. Or it could be something that I just thoroughly enjoy, like just for fun, like No More Heroes. Like, I don't know what comes out of the developer, and it's always like a crapshoot. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, they do definitely have a...
Yeah. It's all unique experiences. So yeah, Killer is Dead. It's pretty good. Do eventually play it, but unless you're if you're a Grasshopper game, you already have this game. If you're a Grasshopper fan, you already have this game.
Yes.
So just wait until the price drop.
Okay.
It'll probably drop really fast.
I don't doubt it. Yep.
Yeah. And then the other game I've been playing is Dishonored, which was a big blockbuster hit last year. It's a first-person stealth action game, I guess I'll say.
Mm-hmm.
And you play as dude whose name escapes me.
Yeah.
But you've been framed for the murder of your queen. And
damn.
Yeah, wow. Really? And you've been framed for the murder of your queen, and you are now an outcast. You get saved by these group of loyalists, and you gotta go on an adventure of murder and stealth to clear your name, pretty
Murder
much.
Murder and stealth.
Yeah, and then replace the daughter of the queen at her rightful place on the throne, because someone took the throne, like they usurped the throne. I don't understand why people love this game.
Okay. I
don't like it.
Oh.
Very, very boring. I saw all the story twists from a mile away.
Mm.
It allows for such open-ended outcomes for how you play a level that they make all your powers really awesome.
Mm.
But you're eventually going to get into this groove of you have one way to get through a level. Like all I do is blink and see through walls.
Mm.
That's all I do. It's so crazy. I could just blink through a level and finish it. It's super boring. It's not fun. It's not a fun game.
You know what?
I don't know if you guys played it.
Everybody who I've talked to said the exact same thing. You find one thing that you're really good at, and you stick to it for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Interesting. Because that's how I felt about Bioshock Infinite. But you said, for you particularly, you said that you just decided to try out different things. So how come you're not trying out different things with this game?
Like, the other ways, in my eyes, are so much of a hassle. Like, in Bioshock Infinite, trying out new things involves going to a power wheel and going, all right, I'm going to put this on my left hand and shoot it and try it out. That's trying it out. But trying it out in this game, because it's stealth, it's, all right, and so instead of blinking up to the roofs, I got to spend like 20 minutes exploring the sewers.
But
and figuring out
I don't understand what the problem with that is you like exploring, like, going deep into the side areas of...
But the levels aren't fun to be in.
Oh, okay.
They're very, like, there's nothing special about them. There's underground paths and there's above ground paths, and there's nothing special about those paths. There's nothing crazy you have to do out in the level to unlock these paths. They're just all open. So there's really no point. It's like, I could try it, but this way is just way easier.
So it's the sake of convenience.
Yeah, convenience, pretty much. As soon as I got Blink level 2, it was over. That's my main spell. I don't use anything else. Like, oh, some guy spotted me. Better blink behind him. He's like, oh, he disappeared. Where'd he go? And I just stealth kill him from behind. Because you instantly blink. There's no threat to being caught. Enemies don't put up any fight. Even the enemies that have your kind of powers are super easy. Again, You just blink behind them. You use their own powers against them, and they're just baffled. And they're like, "Oh no, what happened to him? He disappeared."
But Anthony, this sounds like you're powerful. Don't you like power?
Yeah, I feel like I don't quite am grasping what your problem with this game is, other than I'm too lazy to do anything else, and I've gotten so comfortable and adjusted to one thing, and now I'm bored of that one thing.
Yeah. They give me no reason to actually want to try out these other ways of playing the game. And in the way I'm playing it as well is because they tell you at the beginning of the game is the more people you kill, the more there's this rat plague that's going on in the world. So the more people you kill, technically the more bodies the rats get to feed. So the more rats appear in the world, thus making it harder, and also the ending becoming darker.
Okay.
So it's like, I want the light ending, and I want the levels to be easy. So I just blink behind dudes and choke them out, and then leave them in an alleyway.
Yeah.
And I do that for the whole game. So
Until you get to the end.
Yeah, so also when trying out new things means not getting the ending I want, I'm not going to try those new things.
Oh, you want the just complete light, like 100% good
Yeah,
ending?
I want the 100% good ending. So when it's like the other ways of taking people out is straight up murder, I don't want to do that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you don't like dealing in shades of gray.
Yeah, no, I like 100% bad good.
Well, then that's... Oh, okay, I understand where you come from now.
You know, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Maybe I'm a Sith.
I'm sorry, I've been on a Star Wars kick.
Yeah, I'm probably a Sith. Honestly, I'd probably be like, me and Darth Maul will hang out.
I don't think I'd hang out with Darth Maul.
We be bros.
That
We
dude
high
doesn't
five
even
and
talk.
shit. Yeah,
He does.
He
He
doesn't.
does in the movie.
What line does he have?
He says things like, "We're catching up with the master, and I will find them. I will take care of it."
Great conversation starters.
See? And then every time we decapitate someone, we just high five.
I don't think he would high five.
Low five.
No.
Low five.
No. I think
Pat on the butt.
he would just walk away.
Nice.
Pat him on the butt.
All right, so you don't like Dishonored.
So yeah, I really don't like Dishonored.
Yeah.
I was reading reviews for it, like just rereading it to see what people liked about this game.
And what did they like about this game?
They liked the open worldness, and they liked all the choices you have. And it was like, all these choices suck, and it's not really open world. It's you are stuck in this confined 3x3 box with vertical layers. So
That sounds awesome.
it's not that fun. It's not a good game. I give it like a 2, like a 2.
Have you played it, Vince?
No, I haven't.
It's not it's like it's one is like for
I'm
like just
purposely playing
critical.
devil's advocate to see how he responds.
Yeah, no,
that's it.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't have any fun with this game.
It got real. What was the game that's released around the same time as it that you had? Was that an Infinite?
No, it was Hitman, and Anthony loved that.
Hitman
game.
Absolution.
I think you picked right.
Yeah, I picked Hitman.
I
Absolution.
heard a lot of people didn't like Dishonored, and a lot of people liked Hitman better.
Yeah,
Really? I heard the opposite.
What?
Yeah.
So with Hitman, that's also a stealth game. It's third person though instead of first person, so there's a little difference there. But your ultimate goal is to kill a dude, and they give you multiple options and really clever ways to murder these people in with making it look like an accident. But me going through the game and completing the levels the way I want doesn't affect the overall outcome of that story.
Yeah. I was just about to comment on that. Like, so the thing with Hitman is there's only one narrative outcome, right?
Yeah.
And with Dishonored, the way you go about missions is directly linked with the narrative.
Yeah.
And
so
because you only want to do one way.
The one way, then whatever.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
Some of the other so I'll mention some. So I usually just choke people out or use sleep darts. So you have a gun, you have a melee kills. There's crossbow with different types of bolts. You can get like explosive bolts, incendiary bolts. And there's other powers you can get, like possession. You can summon a plague of rats to eat dudes. And yeah, if I want to maintain my good ending in my pure stealth, so I choose to choke out guys and then sometimes possess people to get past secret areas or secured areas. That's it.
All right, let's back away from the experience. I want to know about the graphics.
It's a nice looking game. I think it runs on Unreal.
Do you like the art style? Because I love the art style.
Yeah, no, The art style is really
love the art
nice.
style in this game.
Oh, the guy's name is Corvo. His mask is really cool.
Yeah.
The thing on the front. The characters have this weird. I do find the characters kind of gross.
Yeah, they get a little bit grotesque, but
Yeah.
the like I don't want to say royalty, but the people up there.
Yeah.
They look nice.
They look really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, the highly stylized.
like it's like a steampunkish.
Steampunk, like almost not so medieval times. Like
Yeah.
all the buildings kind of look like they're from, like 1930s or something. Like, they're all made out of stone.
Like Victorian Gothic.
Yeah. It's like steampunk Victorian Gothic. It's weird.
Yeah.
Also, the other thing about this game is that it doesn't explain new features at all.
Oh, that's good.
So there was one point in like the third level where they introduced these pylons, and they're like Tesla coils pretty much. And if you get near them, they just electrocute you to death. So I'm like, oh hey, that's a cool tower, whatever. Dead. It's like, what just happened? There was nobody in the story has told me about these. It's just I walked into a pylon I didn't know would just shock me to death.
I don't see how this is a complaint.
I just wish I knew. It pissed me off.
But come on, you in the room. You love retro games, and that's how those games were built. So why are you complaining about it now?
But those games, when I die, I respawn at a checkpoint, and that level is 2 minutes at the max. So when I die, and my last save is fucking 15 minutes ago, and it's like I lost all this fucking progress.
Can you save anywhere?
You can save
Well,
anywhere.
then whose fault is that?
It's the fucking games, because it needs to auto-save. Who fucking... The only place I constantly save is on the PC, when I have a fucking F key to quick save. All the time. As soon as R2 quick saves for me, whatever.
You sound crazy.
Sure.
All right.
Hey man, you
fucking sucks.
Let me tell you, did you fully well know that it didn't have an autosave feature?
It has autosave, but it doesn't autosave frequently enough.
Did you know this?
I didn't know it autosaved not like every time you do something.
And after it happened, did you save more often?
Yes, I did.
There you go. It's fine.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, you're good. If you didn't,
yeah, no.
but still,
I don't understand the problems you have, man. It's like I'm playing. It's like Ninja Gaiden on the NES. Oh, I didn't know that I can't make that jump. Well, level over. Gotta start from the beginning.
Ninja Gaiden, you can say,
like, you can save midway.
Yeah, like no, like all the save points are strategically placed in near frustrating areas, so that if you like this next room, like in Ninja Gaiden 1, before the boss, this room full of white ninjas, you're probably gonna die here. But the thing is, the save point that you just saved at, because it gives you health and you have incentive to save, is 2 seconds away from that room. So you're not trudging through all this content again.
Oh, sorry. Is this NES Ninja Gaiden?
No, I was talking about the regular.
So we're talking about the regular one.
Oh no, sorry. I was talking about NES.
No.
I was like, you can't fucking save when you die on the jump you didn't know you can't make.
Oh, that game's just mean. That's
just
terrible.
And you love that game.
No, I don't. That game's fucking hard and I hate it.
No, you love it.
It's fucking stupid. It's stupid because I can't beat it.
Oh.
So basically, the problem with Dishonored is that it doesn't give you enough variety.
It doesn't
reward you for trying.
It has variety.
I got you.
It doesn't give me any reason to try said variety.
Yeah.
The story's really boring and mundane. Graphics are nice. Give it a 2. Game sucks.
Cool.
Game sucks. Picked it up for like $10 though.
Yeah, I picked it up for $10 and it still fucking sucks.
Can you imagine you picked it up for full price?
Yo, that shit is a 0 if I picked it up for full price.
I think you would just cave. You'd be like, oh no.
I've spent all this money. It's gotta be good. I'll pay through it again.
Metal Gear Syndrome.
Yeah, no, that's the thing I'm trying to get over is that it's like I am playing this and I spent money on this, so it has to be good. Like sometimes I allow that to mess with how.
That's cool that you realize that. That's like, cool that you realize
Metal
that.
Gear Rising.
Yeah.
I played that game again like fucking 8 times.
Yeah.
And I like honestly, when I step back and think about it, the game's super average.
Yeah.
There's just nothing really great about it. There's nothing really terrible about it.
Wait, what are you trying to get in with the whole?
No, it's like that I'm like I have this. I tried to rationalize it in my head that this game is good because I'm playing it so much.
Oh.
I thought you meant more. Because I spent money on this game, I'm going to say it's better than it is.
Oh yeah, I'm saying those two things are one and the same.
Yeah.
The time I spend and the money I spend make me think a game is better because it's like I've spent time/money.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, but that argument also works in the opposite direction.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
True.
Like if you're giving something for free,
you
either might want to like it more or hate it more.
Like I only spent $10 on this, so maybe I'm hating it more because I spent nothing and I don't really care.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I don't like this game. Don't play it. Pick up.
Well, we've concluded Anthony doesn't like Dishonored.
Yeah, it's bad.
He loves it a lot, actually.
It's terrible.
He doesn't like it. He loves
I'm on the last level. I gotta finish it.
Just by principle?
Just by principle.
Do you think the last little bit can even make up for it?
Unless something like how Valve Rave was just batshit crazy near the end. Unless something like that happens, there's no way. There's no way.
You're in for a surprise.
Fucking mechs. Shit. I'm in space.
Fun.
Alright. That's it. That's my week. It's done.
Sounds like you had a mediocre gaming time.
Yeah, it was actually really pretty disappointing. Oh, and then I played League.
And how that happened?
I got to my promotion matches to get into the Gold League.
And
then the game's like, oh hey, we're gonna matchmake you guys with you against the best people in League to ever play ever. And your team's gonna lose like 30 kills to nothing.
Yeah, you gotta earn it.
And then, so what happens is that if you disconnect from the queue, like when you're picking your champions, it counts as a loss in your promo series.
Oh.
The fucking client crashed.
Oh, we can blame it on the client.
The thing came up and says, LOL client is not responding.
It's funny because it says LOL.
Yeah, it's LOL client.exe is not responding. Would you like to send a bug report? I'm like, fuck off. And it booted me out of my promo series.
Can you imagine somebody in the report, you send it, like, oh, hey, LOL crashed. No, I'll print this paper out. Just leave it here. What do the error reports do? Can somebody tell me?
I don't know.
Print
error report?
No, just, when people, when something asks you, you want to send an error report to Microsoft?
It sends them your computer specs.
Yeah.
And what's happened?
Yeah, what's happened? Like what was the crash? Like what actually failed?
Okay.
And then like sometimes you can opt in to be more detailed.
Basically what it is, it's a data aggregator. So they can get more data so that they can do further bug checking with their personal testing. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't actually directly affect you.
Oh.
Yeah. It
just
helps them do stuff.
For future updates and whatnot.
Well,
it's cool. Actually really useful. I took a testing class. It's really nice. It's really nice to have
I should do that more.
You always hit don't send?
Yeah. Do you say send?
It depends on my mood.
I send it if it's a unique crash. If it happens more than once, then I don't send.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yes, that is not your fault. It isn't.
What?
The thing, the client crashing, you can't control that.
I'm going to just say it's Anthony's fault.
No.
I think it's because I'm playing on a laptop. Because the other problem I have with this game, with League, is that whenever a game ends, there is an 80% chance that the client will crash.
Well,
so when I press like continue to go out of full screen game mode and go back into stats mode, like in the little window.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll just be like, nah, you ended the game and you got your win or your loss.
Why don't you just close every other application?
I have done that.
Oh, really?
It's the client. It's the League client. I think it's because I'm on a laptop.
On a wrap.
Laptopism. Blaven, what you been doing this week?
So for me, not a very exciting week.
What?
I'm working again a lot.
What?
It's so tiring.
Good for you.
It's terrible. But I watched a couple of movies.
No, you did not.
Phantom Menace.
Oh, okay.
Really good movie.
You like
Star Wars is great.
I agree.
I think that I will try to watch all the movies within the next few weeks.
Like 1 to 6?
I'm starting with 1 to 3 and then 4 to 6.
Oh, okay. So you already watched
1.
One
And
to
I'm
3.
halfway through 2.
Wait. What? You're going in new trilogy, then original trilogy?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why?
That's weird.
I've never done it that way.
I know. That's why it's weird.
But it continues the story.
I suppose, yeah, sure.
It does.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh God, it's the wrong way to do it.
Yeah, it's totally the wrong way to do it.
I knew it. Whatever. Screw you guys. It's gonna make more sense to me.
I don't care. I have no affinity for Star Wars.
The thing is, when you watch the new trilogy, there's the the original trilogy. The only reason I don't like watching it that way is that there are no callbacks to those first 3 movies.
Yeah. I understand.
Oh. Okay.
I got it.
All right.
So is it better that...
All right, Saboba.
Is it better that you watch the old trilogy and see where the people from the new trilogy were going to be in the old trilogy kind of thing? You know what I mean?
I suppose.
Like like the people from 1 to 3 and 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And they mention them and now you know who they are kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Whatever.
Cool.
It's pretty good. It's really good. I also watched Hercules.
Heard
the Disney one.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Disney Hercules?
It's a sweet movie. I've realized that I think...
That's your favorite Disney movie?
It is my favorite Disney movie. My favorite song was Zero to Hero. And that song that Meg sings, I Won't Say I'm in Love.
Oh.
It's a good song. It's a good song. I really like Hades.
Yeah, Hades is a good character.
Hades is a good character.
He's the best Disney villain.
Yeah, he's so funny. I also watched The Great Gatsby again.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one with Leonardo DiCaprio. And there's a lot of Jay-Z. They should have called it The Great Jay-Z. Because there's a lot of Jay-Z in that movie. Yeah. And I went to a Grand Prix trial to try and get buys for Grand Prix Detroit.
Yeah.
In next week.
Yeah.
But, oh boy, I just got smashed up. I didn't win a single game.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got destroyed. But I saw some other people get next leveled and stuff, so it was pretty fun to watch.
I like that term.
Next level?
Get next level.
Get next level? It's so funny. The whole shop went crazy. This one guy did a great play. Or no, his opponent made a massive misplay that cost him the whole game, and everybody just went crazy.
Wow.
Basically, the person was going to do a board wipe.
Yeah.
And so the guy sacrificed all his creatures. What was going to happen was that the guy casted a spell that would cast another spell that would switch their graveyard and their field.
Yeah.
So what the opponent did was he sacrificed everything on his field so that when the field and graveyard switched, all the guys who were in his field would come back.
Yep.
But after the first spell was cast, the cast that would switch the field with the graveyard, the guy who was able to cast it just said, "I choose not to cast it."
Because it's a May.
It's a May, so the opponent just sacrificed his whole field for not in preparation for what he thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
But he forgot that the opponent has a choice whether or not
to cast it or not. It's not a for sure thing.
Yeah, and he just said no.
Oh.
And the opponent was at a loss. He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
Everybody put their hands on their faces, and after that, we all went, "Oh!" The judge had to tell the player who next leveled the guy to calm down because he was like, "Did you see that shit?" It was so funny. It was so good. It was so good.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it was a good time. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, not very interesting week for me, but a lot of Magic still, and I'm reading a lot of Theros spoilers. So the new set looks really exciting, very flavorful. But I'll talk about it in another show once I get more.
2 months out, right?
What?
2 months out?
20 days.
Oh yeah, beginning of October.
19 days actually. September. No, 18 days. 18 days I'll be playing.
Oh right, because you go to the pre-release.
The pre-release will start not next Friday, but the Friday after that. Very exciting.
Overmorrow Friday.
Hercules, really? That's your favorite Disney movie?
Yes.
It's an interesting choice.
Yeah, it is
Why?
interesting. Because it's not actually one of the classic Disney movies,
No, it's
right?
not. I know. I understand
It's
that.
part of the new age.
I know.
Yo, what a hipster.
But I really like it because my favorite...
Like, Hercules is in that age where it's like, you're not cool enough to hit the Pixar stages, but you're not in the classic stage either.
I really, really enjoyed... I think my favorite Disney princess or girl is Megara.
Megara? Megs?
Meg, yeah.
Oh.
She's funny.
Yeah, she
And I
is.
like how she's very witty.
Yeah.
And she's not a damsel in distress kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I thought she was really good.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I really like her.
No, I don't think it's a bad decision. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, for my week, last week I talked about Metabots, right?
Metabots!
So this week I'm talking about more Metabots.
What?
More power.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing about Metabots. The first 2 episodes and the final 12 of the American dub are the only episodes in the right order. Everything in between is just a jumbled mess.
Okay.
So, because when it came in Japan, it's 52 episodes, so every episode a week for a year.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came to America, they had to split it up over the course of 2 years to make two 26-episode seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And so they took bits and pieces from the entire series to make up season 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then the remaining stuff for season 2, and then the final, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really make sense until you get to the final until you get to episode 40, and then you're like, oh, okay, World Tournament, everything makes sense now.
Shit.
Metabots is fantastic, and it's great, and I didn't realize that show got racist as well.
Is it what?
In the vein of G Gundam, like
Really?
super. It's not quite as racist as G Gundam.
I'm like, G Gundam has Tequila Gundam,
yeah,
and he wears a sombrero.
Yeah, but then see,
He
like,
does.
so do the Mexican Metabots and their cacti.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah,
And
they do.
they have pistols.
Yes.
You know, so it's like, oh, it's not to the level, but
It's G Gundam Light.
yeah, it's like, whoa, this is getting racist. And then there's like the Swedish chicks who are a pop star group. I don't know.
They're all beautiful and blonde.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the best is Kenya
Sorry, I don't know why I left at that.
with War Bandit, the lion, my favorite.
War Bandit's pretty dope.
He is pretty dope.
Doesn't he have like gun hair?
It's not really. They're just tubes. They don't do anything.
Oh, okay.
But he's
Yeah.
like Meta B, only cooler in every way.
Yeah, he should be the main character.
He should have been. But then I got to season 3.
It's the best.
In season 3, I had to stop.
Why?
I couldn't do it.
Why?
So apparently in Japan, production companies changed over,
Okay.
and they went with a whole different route. And the story they used for it's called Metarot Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically there's a new type of Metabot, a Metabot with no emotions, so he can just be a pure fighting machine.
Okay.
And Metabi, now recently crowned as world champion, loses because these Metabots have no emotion. They will kill you.
Okay.
And so then Iki meets some nerd, and he's like, "I got some new parts for you, Metabi." And he shoves them on, and Metabi's like, "Oh, more Metabot power. Now I can fight on equal terms with the Metabots with no emotion."
Okay.
The weird thing though is they drop all the subcast.
Oh.
So there's no Koji, there's no Karen, there's no Space Metafighter X, there's no Phantom Renegade. There's nobody. It is just Ikki and Arika. There's the Screws, that gang led by the chick with Peppercat, they're gone.
Okay.
And it's so weird, and it's like tonally it's different. It's like this is just I don't like this. Rubber Robos are gone. It's like I have no interest in this show anymore. So if you watch Metabots, watch up to episode 52, but don't go all the way to 91. It's not worth it.
Nice.
So there we go. And then I watched a couple of OVAs. No, I'll say that. I watched Jobs.
Okay.
So you guys know what Jobs is?
Yeah.
Ashton Kutcher movie.
Yeah.
That's out?
Yeah, it was out like 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
So here's what I'll say about Jobs. Ashton Kutcher fucking nails it.
Nice.
Cool.
Like you're like, at the beginning it starts on the 70s and you're like, what is this? Is this like Bizarro, that 70s show? Because Kelso's fucking genius. What's going on here?
Right.
And then immediately that washes over and it's like, wow, he's really Steve Jobs. The movie though, it's hit and miss. It's like the person who wrote this film, they were clearly a fan of Mr. Steve Jobs.
Yep.
Like it was written from the point of view like he did nothing wrong. He was always right. He never made a mistake. He was just misunderstood. Like that's how this movie's portrayed, and you're like, what? And they make it seem like he was the only person to ever do anything.
That's funny.
Like Steve Wozniak shows up, and all these other people show up, but it's like, whatever. It was always Steve Jobs. They didn't do anything. It was always because of him. And it's like, oh man, this is clearly written from the point of view of like a fan, and it's like, I really wanted to see like
The real inner workings.
yeah, I wanted to see like because Steve Jobs, he sacrificed his family for his career, right? And they don't really go into that whole process of how like he abandoned some girl and his potential daughter and whatnot. And yeah, there is another Steve Jobs movie coming out.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know who they're going to cast, but they've actually been able to consult with all the real world counterparts on it.
Right.
Whereas this movie didn't. So
Okay.
and that's everybody's kind of hoping that'll be the better of the two.
Mhm.
I just don't think whoever they pick will do the job better than Ashton Kutcher. Because that dude really nails it. You really believe, like, oh my god.
I know who can nail it.
Who? Oh, don't wait. Don't say Chris Evans.
Chris Evans can do it.
Such
told-
a talented
Don't say
Yeah, I said-
Batfleck.
Yo, man, totally.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Jobs. It's okay. It's all right. Now I watched more OVAs, more anime. I watched a lot of anime this past week. Holy shit! So the first one I watched is Mazin Kaiser.
Koizo.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mazin Kaiser, for those who don't know, is the third. Actually, no, technically it's the fourth of Go Nagai's famous Mazinger Z robots.
Mm-hmm.
It is the most powerful of the three.
Of course it is.
It came out in 2001, and it's only 7 episodes.
Oh.
Say what?
So, if what you liked is that classic 70s, 80s super robot stuff,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
this is something to watch. It hits all those tones, but it is clearly made in the modern age.
Nice.
You know when you watch like a 50-episode anime and you're like, huh, the first 2 episodes are really cool, the last 2 episodes are like really cool, and then everything in the middle is Monster of the Week. But then like every 7 episodes, oh, new upgrade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So take out the filler of every 7 episodes, and that's what this is. So the first 2 episodes are awesome, the last 2 episodes are awesome, and the middle 3 are upgrade, and we gotta throw in a Day at the Beach episode.
Yes.
Day at the beach.
Yeah. It does get a little perverted fan servicey.
It does.
Like, the girl who pilots Aphrodite, like, they literally just...
Sayaka?
Sayaka, they literally just have her nude in some points of this.
Does she like, full on?
Not the bottoms, but, like, her tits, like... Koji actually uses her as a distraction.
Would they actually show boobs?
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Sounds like anime.
Yeah. But yeah, and they're all because she pilots the robot that looks like a woman. Other enemy robots are always grabbing her missile tits. So that's just that's what it is.
I do that too.
The thing is, Mazinger is much like American comics in that it has been this ongoing thing. And when you jump into Mazin Kaiser, you're kind of a little lost. You're like, well, I feel like there's a story before this that I should have been watching.
Right.
But all you really need to know is there's a guy, his name's Kabuto Koji.
Yep.
His grandfather made this awesome machine called Mazinger Z.
Mm-hmm.
Then he made this other one called the Great Mazinger. And then both those get destroyed, so Koji finds Mazin Kaiser. And there's also another doctor called Dr. Hell, who has these mechanical
Dr.
beast
Hell.
monsters.
Dr. Hell.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has these mechanical beast monsters, and he just wants to rule the world.
Oh,
So it's up to Kabuto Koji and his Mazin Kaiser to stop him. That's all you need to know.
Awesome.
sounds awesome.
That's all. So it's a totally fun and enjoyable ride. Yeah.
My favorite is the 2 blondes.
Lori and Roll. They're from like Europe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a house.
They have some in the beach episode. They have some skimpy bikinis.
Mm-hmm.
Anime bikinis.
Like it's literally just lines they drew over her
Mm-hmm.
nipples.
It's like Dead or Alive bikinis.
Yeah, it's like that.
So crazy.
Think of like a standard bikini top, right?
Mhm.
You know how it's like a triangle around the boob?
Yeah.
It's triangle just around the areola. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. And I was just like, huh, man, going a guy. Good for you.
Good for you.
That's future fashion.
Yeah. Then the next OVA I watched was Change Get to Robo or Get a Robo Armageddon. This is a 13-episode OVA. Like Mazin Kaiser, you do feel like this is clearly something that's been going on for years, and I'm jumping right into the middle of it.
Right.
Thing is, what this OVA is a sequel to is originally from a radio show that was never released. Or
Really?
radio drama that was never released outside of Japan.
Right.
Anyways, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know how I said Mazin Kaiser is like throwback to the 70s, very like light, fun. Yo, this is dark. This is some dark shit. A lot of people get killed.
Yep.
Did I say that this was called Get a Robo Armageddon?
Yes.
Shouldn't get a robo.
Yeah. The reason it's called Armageddon is because the Armageddon happened, and the world's a desolate place.
It is. Which is.
And only one getter can save.
Pretty much. Well, the thing is, the technology behind getters, the getter rays, have been used for the forces of evil to destroy the world.
Yep.
That's so cool.
And there's
I don't know if you could really say that it's cool right when you don't know what it's about.
yeah.
But it sounds like the technology that made the good guy robots has been turned around on them, and the bad guys won.
It's like radioactivity.
Yep.
Cool.
So there's one getter left. Well, that's technically there's not one getter left.
Oh,
but
baby.
whatever.
What
All I'll
did you
say
know?
is, man, Ryoma, my God.
Ryoma Nagare?
Holy shit, that guy is
He's
great.
the original man.
He's like...
He's actually before everyone.
He is.
So not before Koji, but you know what I mean.
So I'll describe who Ryoma is. Think Kamina, right?
All right.
But say Kamina lived.
Ooh.
For context, I'm talking about Gurren Lagann Kamina. Say he lived.
All right.
He got to the Spiral Tower,
Mm-hmm.
and they lost that battle, and everyone around him died.
Wow.
And then suddenly he became this dark, brooding man because of that.
That sounds cool.
That's Ryoma.
That's cool.
And he has a scarf that he always wears.
Oh, I love
Is the
this
scarf constantly flowing?
Yeah, and it's torn.
And he also has.
He also has a jacket. Oh my god!
He's also bandaged up all the time. His hands.
Yeah.
And he never loses his trademark voice.
Yeah, he's
His
amazing.
His voice is amazing.
The other thing too is, I don't know, like if you've seen the Mazinger cockpit, but it's very like buttony and stuff.
His cockpit is
the
just a bunch of
getter
levers.
cockpit is just levers from everywhere. You're just like, what the? And they're not like, I'm not talking like there's just a straight pole sticking out. Like they look like
they're curved
like
and broken.
curved, broken. They look like pieces of the alphabet with a knob on the end.
Yeah, and all he does is go and
Yeah.
pulls one forward.
So when he loses his first getter, he gets to a second and it's like, sweet, the cockpit's the same.
It's fucking insane.
And it's, I'll usually use this drawing of like knobs and poles everywhere.
And it really makes for
What?
dynamic scenes because it's not like he's pressing just a button to attack.
No.
He's pulling back a lever and then pulling it all forward.
Yeah.
And then
That's
he's attacking
cool.
Getter's transformation is fucking anime magic. Just the way it happens. But it's the best type of anime
it
magic.
just pops out. It's like jelly that just makes itself into a robot. It's so funny.
Like the actual Getter machines just eventually change color.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Chameleon.
And they don't explain it. They just like, Getter 2, we're white now.
Just FYI, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
When the show gets to like really insane levels of lunacy and animation, man, suddenly it's like it's so crazy that the animation can't keep up, and they get into like black and white sketch drawings, and you're like, what has happened?
I love it when animes do that.
Yeah.
Like when something gets so crazy that it affects the meta level.
Yeah.
Like that happened in One Piece. Like One Piece, Luffy punched a guy so hard the anime turned black and white.
Yeah. so that's what, and like the thing is, every episode there's always one high intensity scene.
Yeah.
And they're always different.
You also have to remember, though, too, Vince, another thing that I had a problem with this thing is that the animation quality was so inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Thing is, it came out in 1998.
Like, not even, I'm not a stickler for these kind of things, but oh boy, could you tell with this.
Yes, like, there's sometimes where it's like, oh, this is clearly different.
Yeah, it's just like, whoa. Yeah, but you're right, though. The first and the last 5 episodes were...
Yeah.
First 2 and the last 5.
I would say the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then the last. Yeah.
Oh, the losing battle at the tower.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Yeah, oh my god, he's such a bad
A lot of
guy.
throwbacks, too.
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of cameos by some robots, I think, in the final battle.
Is there?
I think so.
Like you mean just like the regular dudes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a throwback to, yeah.
Yeah. I noticed because I was looking at them, like, at just like the grunts, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Wait, like, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
But, no, it's cool. And I made sure that I want to watch both these, because I walked in always thinking to myself, I like Mazen Kaiser better than Getter.
Yeah.
Walked out thinking, nope. Getter.
Really?
Yeah, I like Shin Getter way better than Mazen Kaiser.
What?
Yeah. Like, way better.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I do.
What?
I also watched the first episode of Mazen Kaiser Skull.
What the hell is that?
It's the 2010 Mazen Kaiser alternate universe.
Say what?
Where they don't go to the beach?
It's only 3 episodes.
No
All these shows.
Yo, you guys have to watch this.
Why?
Okay, so Mazen Kaiser. Okay, the reason it's called Skull is because his pilder is a skull.
No, hilarious.
All right. Oh, okay. It actually has no relation at all to any other of Go Nagai's stuff. It's alternate universe.
Okay.
There's an island.
Uh-huh.
Has infinite resources to make robots.
What?
What?
It's fucking awesome.
One of the bands is like this, like
Oh, this is SKL?
yeah, Skull.
Oh, okay. I heard about SKL.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Really?
And then one of the bands is like this, like Sons of Anarchy, like gang stuff. There was at stripper clubs.
Oh my
The
god.
boss is like throwing women around like they're pieces of meat.
Oh, you watched SKL?
The other end is basically Wonder Woman, where they're just all Amazons, pristine, and they're beautiful women. And in the middle of all this is the Skull team. And there's 2 guys so far, and they're both special agent badasses. And when I mean like they're badasses, they're like, yo, we're doing this for the fun of it, because fuck hell, we're already here.
Dun, dun.
And the wicked thing about Mazen Kaiser's skull is he has a sword, and instead of the Mazen Kaiser,
Like the heat beam?
yeah, instead of that, no, he doesn't have that. So instead, he can pull each of them off, and they're each pistols.
Oh my god.
Okay, and he has 2 pilots. One of them is just master of the katana, and he's like, he's a badass. He's hot blooded. The other one is master of the pistols, but he's like the IQ guy,
Oh.
and it's
Is he banking shots off of shit? Like,
pretty much.
that's cool.
And he has like all like the cool reload sequences, and the backs of his guns are hatchets. So when he runs out of ammo, he's just like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
I can't believe you watched SKL.
Yo, Skull's awesome. Skull
I
is
can't believe you watched
Skull-
that.
That sword is so cool!
see.
So this is the biggest. I know.
It's so
That sword is baller!
The one thing he does is he holds it like in front of him, like to block. But you know, Mazen Kaiser has rocket punches, so he just shoots them.
What?
Yeah,
That's sick!
so he shoots them both, and then the sword follows around and just cuts people.
Yeah, I just showed him a picture of the thing. And
That's
the 2
fucking
boys.
cool!
And the coolest thing is, like, they even throw calls back to, like, yo, they're like, man, these rocket punches are fucking awesome. They look wicked every time. But I hate waiting for them to come back as a sort of, like, joke to, like,
Yeah.
original Mazinger. And I'm like, that's cool. That's cool.
That's so
I
awesome.
can't believe you watched Skull.
I want to watch
That's so
Skull.
I only watched the first episode. I plan to watch the other 2.
Are they all 30 minutes?
Yeah, they're like 27 minutes.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm watching that tonight.
I love short OVAs.
That's so funny.
Finally, toys.
Yeah.
So last week I alluded to Shin Getter 1.
Yeah.
Guess what?
You didn't get it.
No,
No.
I didn't. Because,
You trying to look for the toy Blaven?
why don't you just wait?
Okay.
Why don't you just wait?
Okay.
That's
I totally forgot that it was a long weekend and mail doesn't run on long weekend. So it will be here tomorrow. Unfortunately for you guys, that's next week. So, anyways, I
just come
got...
over tomorrow.
Pardon?
Or just come over tomorrow.
No. Anyways, we all know that I like toys, and my favorite type of toys are the ones with metal.
Yeah.
Namely Bandai's Chogokin series, where the Chogokin, DX Chogokin, Soul Chogokin, Super Robot Chogokin.
Those are really nice.
Sure.
Those are
I like them
nice.
all. We also know I like the Braves.
Yeah.
And the first one they did was...
You got some new Braves.
Oh, yeah, boy. So the first one they did was Gal Gaigar, and everybody loved this figure.
I have that one.
Is this Gal Guy or Fire?
This is just Gal Gaigar with Dividing Driver.
Driver.
And he's great. I think he looks fantastic.
Really
but
heavy.
the one thing about Gal Gaigar that I've always complained about, and I'm not the only one, is he's very... Despite all his joints and stuff, and despite looking really cool,
Yeah.
he just... You can't really play with him.
Why not?
You can't. Like, I always have problems with moving his arms, and then,
Yeah.
like, his line plate will come off, like, the
Yeah.
hairs and stuff.
He's very... And a lot of his accessories are very parts forming. Like, if you want to do something, you have to take this off, put that on, and...
You have this, Anthony?
Yeah.
I also have the Key to Victory set 2, which comes with the backpack.
The Stealth Gal 2 and the Gatling Driver.
Yeah, the Gatling Driver.
I might need to borrow that from you, actually.
Okay.
I filmed something. I ended up ordering the hammer.
Oh, one?
Yeah, the Goldion hammer.
Jelly.
Yeah, I ended up ordering that. And then, so then with their next Brave release, I thought it was a weird choice, but they made Might Gain.
Oh,
Right?
cool.
In Might Gain, is a far better toy, but he doesn't look quite as cool.
No.
I mean, like, there's parts to him I like. I like his helmet.
They both have Subway arms.
You know, he was like one of the earlier ones, I think.
Mike Gain is the third, I believe.
Yeah, so he's this one. Gallagher is the king of the Braves. I think
Yes.
they went all out on his
Yes,
design.
yes. So, but Mike Gain is a better toy. Like, Mike Gain can just do a lot of cool things.
Right.
So with their third release, they went with... Who did they go with? They went with a man
Jay Decker.
by the name of Jay Decker. Brave Police Jay Decker.
So,
And Jay Decker
That guy looks cool.
is by far the best toy of the bunch. He comes with the Jay Buster in handgun mode. He also comes with in rifle mode, but I didn't put that on. And then instead of a sword, he has the... Because he's a police. He has the electric baton. And there's some cool things about him that I really like.
such as
So when you look at his arm, right? Every toy, I've shown you guys this before, has like a ball joint for the shoulder, right?
right.
So Jay Decker has that, but he has a twin ball joint. So he has one in the shoulder and one in the torso.
Okay.
But then he also has the ability to pull out the joint,
Yeah.
and then go beyond that, he can move it upwards.
Okay.
And I'm just like, wow, that's so much crap I didn't need, but I like it. And then I didn't realize his chest plate can even move up and get out of the way. So
Why does that? Oh, okay, just for posing.
for posing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So Jay Decker is like the best of them all. I just don't like Jay Decker.
I think he looks pretty cool.
Like, no doubt he looks cool, and like another thing is, I think his head looks very fragile. Like those light bars look like they'll snap at the wrong moment.
Did they ever make any Paddleboard figures?
Pat Labor? No, I don't think so. They do, but they're very expensive and they're old and they're never really good.
Did you ever watch Pat Labor?
No, I never did.
Times.
No, I didn't. I heard it's good, but
It's
yeah.
good.
But yeah, no. So Jay Decker is cool. I kind of wish they went with someone else. Like I personally would like X Geyser, or who's the guy before Gal Gaigar? Dan Gar? No. It's the. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's the Braves team, but they were basically a Super Sentai team.
I can't remember.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Vancouver?
No. It was weird. Oh, I can't remember. Like, they were literally... Their inspiration was, we are a Super Sentai team, except we have giant robots like these. But
I have no idea. Are they kids?
they're older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No idea, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, no, but it's cool to have 3 Braves now, because I also ordered this thing called the Trident stage.
Yeah.
And it's basically a stage with 3 hooks on it, or 3 stands on it, so they can all stand together and look cool.
Aww.
But yeah, no, they're cool. I totally recommend Jay Decker if you have yet to pick up any.
Mm-hmm.
Gallagher still looks cool, but yeah, Jay Decker's the best toy. But there we go. That's it. We're done.
For show.
For show.
Oh, I have one more thing to add. Only if you guys care.
Mm.
Did you guys want to know about the Gigolo minigame in Killer is Dead?
I was gonna ask you about that, but then I'm like, so I know that you just have to look at her.
Is that okay to do?
Yeah, so you look... Do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
Tell us anyway.
So it's a big deal because like everybody's saying it's like super sexist and stuff.
Yeah.
But basically all you do is that you sit down at a bar or like a seat with a girl, and when she looks away, you zoom in on either her tits, her crotch, or her legs, and then you gain guts. And then when you get enough guts, you can give her a present. And it's so ridiculous that I don't understand the outrage. It's stupid. Like, when you finish the minigame, you just hear Mondo go, yeah! Like, it's so crazy and so stupid that I don't understand how people can be offended by this.
Would you also say it's tasteless?
Yeah, it's just...
Well, then there's
it's just there to be silly. Like, there's no...
I think it's not that it's there to be sexist. Like, that's completely... But it's self-aware. I'm not saying they're doing it, like, because of... to be offensive. I mean, like, I think it's all self-aware sexism.
I don't know. It's too silly for me to even think about being offended. All I can do is, oh my god, that's so dumb.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure. I think it depends on where you stand on that kind of stuff.
So, like, Blaven, pretend now you are the girl.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking at you.
Yeah.
So when you look away, basically all I'm doing is this. And like, if for people who can't see because it's a fucking audio podcast, like I basically just put my head almost touching him, and like it's so ridiculous and stupid.
So you think that people, instead of being offended, should just go, "Huh, that's hilarious."
Like, I don't think there should be even a reaction to it. Like, it's just so dumb and so stupid. Like, I don't like. There's nothing to be offended about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my 2 cents. That was it. I just forgot because that was a big deal in a lot of the reviews. And a big reason that some American reviewers gave it lower scores.
So. Are you offended that this game got lower scores because of that?
Yeah. Because it's fucking stupid.
I think everybody has an opinion on that.
Yeah, I think everybody has an opinion. And that's my opinion.
Yeah. Blaven, what's your opinion?
My opinion is that...
Would you find it sexist? If you showed this to a girl, would you be okay showing this to a girl?
No, probably not.
Yeah, neither would I, and I think that's where it stems from. I don't think I'd be comfortable showing that to a girl.
I'd be totally fine.
Because I know that would just be offensive to them.
And it would also paint me in a bad light.
Exactly. So, like, so I can't fully agree with you, Anthony. But
okay. No, that's my 2 cents. That was it. I just forgot about that.
Yeah, there we go.
For me, I can see why.
I can see why you find it hilarious, but I also understand why people find it offensive.
Same thing. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I understand from a rational point of view, it's whatever, but... Not a rational point of view.
You know what? It is like that thing when it's guys hang out and they talk about, like, rape and, like...
Okay, you got it. Shit. You got it.
You know, and, like, we're all, like, I know we all understand that we're all just joking, but in the grand scheme of things, that's very offensive to everybody else.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
I think that's the same thing.
That's a better way of putting it.
I think that's the exact same situation here. Yeah. But the only difference is this is a game. It's not in a confined room. This is made available to everyone, and that's why there's outrage over it.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's it. 300's in Basement for September 2nd. If you're going back to school this week, we hope you have a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Poor you. Poor me.
And we hope that we will be here to entertain you through your breaks and whatnot, or lunchtime session, or...
Just play it over the school PA. It's cool.
Basketball practice.
Cheerleading practice.
Just like all our listeners are cheerleaders. Yep.
Yeah. We hope we can keep you smiling on your way home after you got beaten up by a bully.
Of course.
Whatever those are now.
Exactly. And write in to us to tell us what they look like at tnib.letters@gmail.com.
Don't just send me a picture of me.
Oh, thanks.
You want to know these 3 guys? They're big jerks, and it's a picture of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you for listening.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.